Welcome to Behind the Firewall. I'm CNN teammate Carson Kennedy, here to discuss the latest in financial security with CNN's in-house expert. At CNN, August is American Adventure Month, a time to budget and prepare for travel, fun, and adventure. Traveling is a great and exciting opportunity to learn and make memories. However, travel also presents a unique set of privacy and security concerns. Fortunately, staying safe on the road doesn't have to be complicated. In this episode, we'll be discussing practical tips to help protect your money, your devices, your information, and much more while traveling. Without further ado, it's time to venture behind the firewall. Tip number 1. Update your devices and accounts. Let's start with something you can do before you even pack your suitcase. Take a few minutes to make sure your phone, tablet, and laptop or whatever you bring are running the latest software updates. I know when those updates pop up, it can be tempting to keep hitting remind me later, but those updates often contain important security patches that fix vulnerabilities, which cybercriminals may actively be trying to exploit. While you're at it, review the accounts that you use frequently or the accounts that matter most to you, like your email, online banking, shopping accounts, or even your airline or hotel loyalty accounts. With these accounts, make sure you've enabled multi-factor authentication, or MFA, on these accounts when possible. MFA adds an extra layer of security by requiring something more than just your password, like a one-time code sent to your phone. Even if a fraudster were to somehow learn your password, MFA can stop them from accessing your account. Speaking of passwords, this is also a great opportunity to make sure you're using strong, unique passwords for each account. Reusing the same password across multiple websites may seem convenient, but if one account is compromised, fraudsters may try that same password elsewhere. So, a fraudster gaining access to one of your accounts could give them access to all of your accounts if you're reusing passwords. Using a reputable password manager can make this much easier by securely storing unique passwords for all your accounts and helping you remember those passwords. For example, imagine you booked a hotel using a travel website that later experiences a data breach. If you used that same password for your email or online banking, a fraudster might try logging into those accounts too. So, again, using unique passwords helps stop that domino effect. Tip number 2. Think twice before connecting. One of the biggest cybersecurity risks while traveling is public Wi-Fi. Whether you're at an airport, hotel, coffee shop, or restaurant, free internet may seem convenient, but it can also be risky. Some public networks have little or no security, making it easy for cybercriminals to intercept information transmitted over these networks. Even worse, scammers sometimes create fake Wi-Fi networks with names that closely resemble the legitimate ones. For example, your hotel's official Wi-Fi might be called Grand Hotel Guest or something, while a scammer creates a fraudulent network called Grand Hotel _free. If you connect to the wrong one because you don't know any better, those scammers may be able to monitor your activity or attempt to steal your information. So, whenever possible, avoid accessing online banking or making sensitive transactions over public Wi-Fi, or better yet, just avoid using public Wi-Fi at all. If you need internet access, an option such as using your cellular data or a trusted personal hotspot is often a safer option. And the same goes for public charging stations. You generally want to avoid plugging your phone into random USB charging stations or cables you might find in public places. Although less common, compromised charging ports can potentially be used to access data on these connected devices they're plugged into. So instead, try bringing your own charging cable, wall adapter, or carry a portable battery pack with you when traveling. Tip number 3. back up your important information. This tip isn't necessarily exciting, but it can save you a tremendous amount of stress. Before leaving home, back up your important information like photos or important documents, contacts, anything else you would hate to lose while traveling. If your phone happens to get lost or stolen or damaged while traveling, having a recent backup means you won't lose years of memories or important information. It's also smart to keep copies of important travel documents like your passport, driver's license, travel itinerary, or insurance information stored in a safe location. So, again, if these documents get lost or damaged while you're traveling, it's not your only copy. You can come back home to a safely secured copy of one of those documents. Tip number 4. Let your bank know that you're traveling. Before your trip, consider contacting your bank. Contact us at CNN to let them know you'll be traveling. You can call CNN's Client Care Center at 1-877-838-2517, or you can use CNN's digital or mobile banking app to do so. You can share whether you'll be traveling domestically or internationally, how long you plan on being away, and which debit or credit cards you'll be using. This helps your bank distinguish between legitimate travel purchases and potentially fraudulent activity. CNN also offers transaction alerts that notify you whenever purchases occur on your account. These alerts can provide valuable peace of mind while you're away. If something suspicious does occur with your bank account or payment cards while you are traveling, you can call CNN's Client Care Center. Even if you're in a different time zone or notice something odd after hours, CNN has a number dedicated to just these situations that you can call. For example, let's say you're enjoying dinner on vacation when your phone alerts you to a purchase made hundreds of miles away that you didn't authorize. Instead of discovering it days later, you can contact your bank immediately, regardless of time of day or time zone, to report the suspicious transaction and help minimize potential losses. Tip number 5, book through trusted sources. When planning a trip, it can be tempting to jump on an unbelievable deal you've found. Unfortunately, scammers know this too. Fake travel websites, fraudulent vacation rentals, and counterfeit event tickets have become increasingly common. To avoid falling for a scam or fake booking website, book directly through airlines, hotels, reputable travel providers, or use well-known travel platforms that you trust. If you're renting a vacation home, take a few extra minutes to research the property, read some reviews, and verify that the listing is real. There's nothing worse than driving 8 hours to a rental home, only to realize upon arriving that the rental home doesn't even exist. Next, be especially cautious if a vendor or booking platform asks you to pay through unusual methods like wire transfers, cryptocurrency, gift cards, or payment apps that don't offer buyer protections. These are all red flags that the service or listing may be illegitimate. Remember, if something feels too good to be true, it usually is. Finally, tip number 6, don't let vacation excitement lower your guard. Vacations are very exciting. Oftentimes, you've spent months planning your vacation and you just want everything to go smoothly. You're packing bags and coordinating flights, checking into hotels, just trying to keep everything organized. However, these are situations that fraudsters will try to exploit if they can. You might receive a text claiming your flight has changed, an email saying your hotel reservation has a problem, or a message requesting updated payment information. These messages often try to create a sense of urgency, like, your reservation will be canceled unless you respond within 15 minutes, or your flight is delayed, click here immediately. Before clicking any links or providing any information, just pause. Instead of using the message itself, try opening the airline's official app or visiting the company's official website directly, or call the customer service number you already know is legitimate. Taking just that minute to verify that it's real can prevent a costly mistake. Remember that legitimate companies want you to stay informed, but scammers want you to panic and click something without thinking. In summary, travel should be about making memories, not dealing with fraud. Protecting yourself, slowing down, staying aware of the world around you, and building a few smart habits into your travel routine can give you peace of mind on your trip and make the adventure that much better. Thank you for listening to Behind the Firewall. If you enjoyed this episode, like, follow, and share the podcast with a friend. For more cybersecurity and money armor resources, visit cnbankpa.com and follow CNN on Facebook and Instagram. In the meantime, stay safe and stay tuned for next month's episode. CNN is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.